Hello, YouTube. We are AMD Anime Reactions. My name is Alexander.
And I'm Daquan.
Today we are watching Teogonia, a show I know nothing about.
Nor do I. He's the one who suggested it.
I know.
Should be good.
And if you put a gun to my head, I couldn't tell you why.
So he'd be dead. But you'll be only here with me, and I'm a good time.
What?
You'd be dead. They would put a gun to my head because I didn't ask for the situation. So they'll only be here with me, and I'd be a good time.
That is true in that case. That is true in that case. Anyway, there isn't much preamble to talk about. I assume this is a fantasy show based on what I'm vaguely remembering, but I legitimately do not know.
Hopefully, there's strong people punching people in the face. Maybe a little bit of magic.
Sure, why not? Sure, why not? We know your type.
Yes.
Anyway, let us begin.
Yes, vamos.
Redhead.
And of course, we skipped the intro.
Yeah.
Our left flank is strong. They should be able to defend the field, Baron.
War.
But as you see, our right flank's being
So when this
pushed
is like Kingdom?
Maybe. Monkeys. Kingdom versus monkeys. Which is a fun concept.
Yes. Well, those monkeys doing damage. They're dressed in togas like they're Greek.
Yeah.
Monso! Where are you, Monso?
That one's dressed like a
Monk?
Okay, let's bring it down
I was
together.
gonna say a barbarian.
Watch out!
Ooh, somebody got chopped from the back.
Man or woman?
You face the eldest son
Man.
of Moloch Vazine, Olha. Lord Olha.
Ah.
Lord Olha has joined the battle. Macaques who dared
That's
to
a big
invade
sword.
human land.
Oh.
Coming here was folly.
Those are not
A
macaques.
land god resides in me. Now behold.
So does that mean this is China based?
Sounds like it.
Okay. I'm not against it. I did not see that coming. But
So I'm just gonna try to find like the Monkey King. They're fighting because these are the land gods inside of him.
the fighter macaque impersonated the Monkey King.
Mm.
Interesting though.
Hold it.
Tribal marks.
Divine crest on his face. I see it. That's the proof he's a guardian bearer protected by a land god.
Angry.
Got
Ooh.
buddy.
Uh-oh. He's going for the head. But they did not show.
Oh,
He has a divine crest too. It's a battle of guardian bearers.
interesting.
Very well.
You can talk human language. Dodge.
He is not going.
He does not. He has learned the sacred art of dodge.
Black Village has won the day, man! Look at those monkeys fleeing in defeat!
They have no tails, so they can't be monkeys.
It's a pejorative. Plus, we know they're macaques, which are monkeys.
Guess we're lucky to survive
Macaques are
another
monkeys,
day.
but macaques also have tails.
Oh, interesting.
At least macaques I'm thinking about, because I think of macaques as older monkeys.
Lord Olha, a godstone.
I shall eat this with reverence. All of you, please eat.
The heck?
You mean drunk it?
Did they cut them out of the monkeys?
Yeah.
Here, have your share.
Huh.
We give our thanks to Mother Earth.
We thank you.
And you, the spirit of the valiant land god, for blessing us and our ancestors.
We
So do
thank
humans
you.
have those in them?
Hmm?
Do humans have those in them?
I don't know.
I can feel my spiritual energy increasing. These things always make me feel more powerful.
Eating the pith of a godstone increases your spiritual energy and makes you stronger, right?
Hmm.
If that's the case, then I want to have more.
No, you can't, and nor can I. They aren't reserved for the rank and file like us.
Shall we take these to the castle, my lord?
Manso is correct, young Kai. The majority of the Godstones must be given to the Guardian Bearers like Lord Olha.
Master Bosco.
It's critical we make the strong even stronger. Otherwise, we won't survive. We'll die. That is the way of our world, Kai. You understand?
But why?
Yes, sir.
I don't.
You would
I
think
must be
that they
dumb.
would want to raise up the strength of their basic soldiers.
Yes, because that way you only fall as low as your base.
Yeah.
If your base is extremely powerful,
You still
everyone
num-
else has problems.
Yes. You still have numbers. Like, imagine if the base soldier could defeat a base macaque.
Mm-hmm.
Then harvesting them would be easy. Which is assuming that it's a renewable resource and not based on the population. Which then it still is a renewable resource, just significantly slower.
Yeah. Well, we don't know how long it takes for them to age and get that size. We're assuming that normal biology occurs here, and that it takes years to get to that size. It might grow to that size in 6 months.
That's true. But that also require enormous amount of nutrition. Probably.
Well, considering they're feeding off of spiritual energy, you already know this world's kind of like energy can come anywhere.
Lucky them. Imagine if you could pray and get calories.
There will be no starvation. There will be no hunger.
Yes. A true miracle world.
Yes.
Majority relies on their own strength. Godstones must always be prioritized for guardian bearers.
Exactly, and why?
Because otherwise we won't survive.
Kai of Lag Village.
Marshal Baron, I bid you all greetings. Human lands in remote regions like ours have long suffered attacks from demi-humans. However, thanks to your valiant efforts, we defeated Lag Village again today. I, Morlock Vizine,
So those are counted as
am
demi-humans.
genuinely...
Yeah, and they're from a certain village.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why they raid the human villages. Is it for slaves? Is it for resources?
Conflict.
I mean, conflict is a thing, but usually you only would raid for a reason.
Or they just don't like them and they say we want them to be put down for good.
I guess.
Superiority,
Maybe. I don't know.
expansion, colonialism.
I mean, that's land resources.
Well, not necessarily. They may not need the resources, but they don't want them.
I know that's still you still get 100 resources then.
Yeah, but I think sometimes colonialism, not necessarily just out of the resources, just that they just want to expand. They just think they're so great, they just want to grow. Because, like, I think about the Fire Nation from after the last Airbender. I don't think about Ozai expanding for resources. He's expanding for his own ego.
I thought he expanded the share. Originally, they were.
He said, yeah, to share the well, he didn't.
Azula.
Sozin said,
Sozin.
to share the prosperity of the Fire Nation. So it means he's trying to have their philosophies and their way of life expand to the rest of the world. And I think that's true. Some people want to impress upon their beliefs among the world, and whether or not it's peacefully taken or by force.
Like missionaries.
Yeah, you think a missionary is more so peaceable, but sometimes you can have wars such as crusades or jihads, whereas more so by force.
Yeah.
Bend the knee and submit or die.
Yep. Get down on all fours.
Be like, nice guy, slide away.
Yes. Okay.
Really proud of you all.
Hey, come on, let us eat already.
We give thanks to you, Mother Earth.
They got big birds on the table.
Glad
Yeah.
we finally get to eat.
It may not be much, but I'm still grateful for this meal.
It's so tough. I wish I could have as much food as they do.
Work harder and you might one day.
That's a good
Really
mentality.
lucky, Matzo. You always get a little more food than me.
It's just because I'm a squad leader. If you get stronger, you'll get more too.
Then I better eat and train to get stronger.
Is that a man or a woman?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's a boy.
Probably.
My back. I wouldn't be so weak if I got enough to eat. I wish I could
Catch
have
your
a
own
rice
food.
ball.
A rice ball? What is this strange thing you're talking about?
Oh no.
I can't explain. Just something that.
Isekai.
Mm-hmm.
Were we tricked into watching Isekai?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Or was I tricked into watching Isekai?
I guess so, apparently. We're figuring out how to go.
Yeah.
I don't even know any of the names of the characters. I know they probably said it so far, but I'm like, I haven't retained names or
Same.
situations.
I haven't recalled it.
I don't know what kingdom they're in. I just know that there's demi-human people they just beat up and ate their little cores from the inside and left the rest of the bodies laying out there.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Popped into my head. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like it tastes really good.
So this rice ball thing is food?
I have no idea.
You know, Kai, sometimes you say things that don't make any sense.
Kai.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Kai.
And I don't get it either. Monso, you know what those are, right?
Stars.
They're graves.
Yeah, for people with families only. But that mound over there is for folks who are like me. People who don't have parents or siblings. See the difference?
They're all covered in ivy.
My kind has no one to cry for us when we die. It's like we're completely forgotten. Or like we never lived in the village to begin with. I know it can't be helped. I can even accept that. But I won't let it happen to me. I'll become stronger so that I can survive.
And
My only choice is to eat the meager meals we're given and train harder than anyone else. But still, I feel that's not enough.
Or hunt for yourself.
Well, what else is there?
Something that'll help me win battles. Something I might know nothing about. Like an incredible ability. Or maybe a power.
You really do say some weird stuff, Kai.
indeed.
Hear me out, brother.
Drop it, Jose. Father has also
Interesting.
made it very clear. He doesn't expect you to serve in the same capacity that I do.
But I can also...
Women of the Baron's house needn't learn how to fight.
Not letting a woman fight. That's absurd.
I mean, are you good at fighting?
That's a good
You'll
question.
never win a
If
battle.
you got like Siscolion, do what you want. Do what you please.
You're open.
You're a natural disaster walking. Knocked into your previous life. Burnt alive.
Maybe.
Set yourself ablaze.
Holy shit, we're right.
Hold on. Is this
Tokyo.
another world? Was that magic? Maybe not. It felt so real to me.
I'm sorry.
Well, you might just need to hit hard again. Hit me one more time.
It's nothing. I'm alright.
You really had me scared there for a moment, Kai.
Sorry about that. It's happening again. I'm having strange memories of a time and place I'm sure I don't know about.
To be honest, after you flopped over and wouldn't get up, I started to fear the worst.
These unfamiliar memories I have sometimes feel like real ones, despite never experiencing what I've seen or heard in them.
Deja vu.
There are people
But not
who
really.
experience strange things like I do. But there's no way I could ever tell anyone that I'm one of those types of people. Not even Monso. I learned about rice balls through those memories. For some reason, I know that they're tasty. I'm not sure what good that does for me since they don't exist here in the real world. And I can say the same for magic. Like rice balls, I've never seen that in the real world either. But for some reason, it's in my memories too. And I really don't understand why. Magic is
3 fireballs. Okay.
But how do you have the word for magic in that? So I guess that means the idea of magic is foreign and it's different from land gods.
Yeah. Because I guess to them, land gods and like the spirituality is not magic; it's spirituality.
Let me go again. Oops. No, wrong one.
But for some reason, it's in my memories too. And I really don't understand
What does it
why.
tell me?
Magic is made up. It only exists in fairy tales.
Oh, it's a fairy tale thing.
If it was real though, and I had some, I could only imagine the amazing ability it would give me to win the next battle.
Don't die. Stop dying.
Verb.
I told you stop dying.
New tidings, Olha. A horde of orcs appeared in the woods to the west.
To the west, that would mean the fight will be near Banya village.
Yes, that it will, right before the ceremony.
He has a really big nose.
Doesn't he sound like Mio's grandfather?
A little bit.
I wonder if it's the same voice actor.
We must hurry there. We should act in accordance with our agreement.
This time
He's very rugged and manly. His son is not.
yesterday in the macaques. Not even a moment's respite for our soldiers.
It's a soldier's duty. We march when needed. We shed our blood to defend our land. And we do so without questioning when it will cease.
It's fairly simple in theory, son. But all the villagers are Moloch's kin.
What does that mean? Who's Moloch?
What complete nonsense. Fire can't come from fingers.
What are you mumbling about over there?
I guess the best way to put it is I was thinking of a dream.
So, in other words, you dream while you're wide awake? Kai, I'm not so positive this fire thing is a dream.
Why?
A long time ago, in a strange land without torches
He was
or
wearing
light,
earrings.
there was a traveling monk wandering in the darkness. Then he pointed his finger straight up, and suddenly, flames emerged, shooting right from his fingertip.
Did
The
that
firebender.
really happen? Whoa!
Well, all I know is it was a story I was once told.
If I ever woke up one day, I wouldn't be mad if I woke up as Endeavor.
Hell Spider.
Endeavor makes fire powers look good. Fire powers plus really jacked
My
physique.
dreams may not be dreams.
Yeah.
If someone once shot fire out of his fingers, does that mean
Why does he do his hair that way?
I could?
Might be the style.
I would need
really dumb looking.
a type of energy to use magic. It's confusing, but I know it's obtained by gathering mysterious power throughout the world, I think. Well, if there's one thing my world has, it's mysterious power. Inside every living creature is an extraordinary energy that grows with each godstone we eat. Spiritual energy. If I gathered up enough and got a lot stronger, then maybe, just maybe.
So he knows every living creature, so even humans. So I wonder, do humans get their godstones removed and eaten?
Maybe.
No one's here, so I should be good. Power within emerges fire.
Nothing.
So it won't work when commanded to. Question is, how to get more spiritual energy to change that? If it lives somewhere, it'd be in my chest, right? I can feel it, in the place where my godstone is.
Oh, there it is.
It's subtle,
The heart?
but there's definitely warmth.
Huh.
All of that concentrating did nothing?
Guess not.
Flames spring forth! Please?
Lots of death.
Yep.
Orcs, I'm assuming.
Ouch.
They're huge.
Pig boys.
They must make some mean bacon.
Presumably. Teogonia.
Those conniving orcs. And you're sure that they're watching us from the woods now?
They're called orcs instead of
Yes,
orcs.
sir. That's what the Baron of Banya village said.
Soldiers of Lag and Banya, get in formation! This is it! Wait.
I see them through the
They got them hanging from trees. And why do they have cleavers? Like they're butchers.
Come on, you've got to get back up and fight!
Fry them up like bacon.
Why do something so reckless? Huh?
Sorry, sir. My leg, must have injured it when we collided.
What?
You're weak.
Big boy. And insults.
The enemy is getting away!
Lord Olaha!
To him, we're all invisible.
Up we go.
I'm
He left
sorry.
this area to us!
Lord Olha's gone, but there's still one orc waiting around to strike.
Leave me here.
Ha ha. We're retreating. You'll be safe back at camp.
You other squad, scatter! Live and fight
Isn't
another
that dude
day!
too old to be out on the battlefield?
Can't chase us all!
Seems so.
Looks like he's going slow on purpose so he can savor the kill. Forgive me.
Why? I would do the same.
I'll be sure to clear the ivy off your gravestone.
Thank you.
That's interesting.
Not yet. I
What, the way the
refuse
orc fighting?
to die today.
No, that's the interaction between the two.
Oh, I'm gonna let you die, so I'll come back, collect your body, and clear the ivy off your beard.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's more realistic. Like in battle, you know your buddies might
I
die.
know. It's just interesting to see that actually set out and verbalized. Versus,
Yeah. Well, I guess that's true. It's nice to see them verbalized because at the very beginning of this episode, we saw he said like, "You see, these are people like me who have no family, where we are basically don't like we've never existed." So at least he understands that his greatest fear is to feel like he's never existed.
Yeah.
And so to let him know that I will let you know that people know that you existed, I think is respectful as a friend saying that I know your greatest fear. I'll make sure your greatest fear is not realized.
It's a nice moment. It's kind of hurt by the fact that he's leaving him to die, but I guess they're making.
This is battle, so
they are making a pragmatic choice. They're like, you know, fair enough.
Not yet. I refuse.
I wonder if he dies, does he get isekai back into the real world?
That's an interesting question. I don't think we'll get the answer to that though.
But I think he awakes from Japan next episode.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, this was not a dream."
So if I die again, do I go back? Is this a permanent loop? Am I just effectively immortal? That'd be an interesting power. That is my magic. Every time I die, I isekai into another world.
Yep, and I already know the rules and stuff going into each one. So each one, you become progressively more successful because you know the rules of each life.
It's like Subaru, but you have to relive every life.
Yes.
That's kind of funny.
I know you're there, so show yourself! Come on, fire magic, attack! Ignite! It still didn't work?
Woo! That dude launched that thing like it was nothing.
I'm not dying, but it works for the ants. My energy, my light within. I won't let you snuff it out. Hey, those sparks, can I do it?
Make bacon out of them.
I'm surviving.
I wouldn't be staring like that if I see that as something as unnatural.
Fire magic.
Oh!
Bacon has been served.
Ooh.
I made some great old pork rinds. Your hands on fire, dude.
I really won.
But that arm should be paralyzed forever because you got wrecked.
Fire magic. It's still burning! Stop! Stop! Extinguish! What's happening to me? It won't stop. Wait, there's fire, but I'm suddenly freezing cold. Why? It's like
Oh, right.
my life force is being drained away. Is it my spiritual energy? Is that the cost of using magic powers? Does that mean this fire is going to kill me too? Calm down. Focus. I'm the one making it burn. If I made it, I can put it out.
You would maybe.
Water. Yeah, that's it. Water. Spiritual energy flows just like a river. And in order to stop the flow, I need a sluice. I'll stop the water that's coursing through me. I'll close the sluice. What? He's alive? I have to
Well, yes,
hurry.
you didn't kill him. You just burned him.
Sluice right now. It went out. Hey, let go.
I know he doesn't smell delicious.
Walking orc. You don't, because you can't see. If I'm dead anyway, then I'm taking you with me! I can't believe this is it.
Interesting. It might be an after credit scene.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just a preview. Want to see it?
Nah, I'm good.
Cool.
So I'm conflicted. Like, there's some interesting concepts behind it, but I'm not really that jazzed. If that's
I'm confused. It's not great, but I'm like, it could be interesting.
I'm not denying it would be interesting. But I'm just saying it hasn't grabbed me yet.
Yeah. It wasn't the best showing of a first episode. Compared to all the many great things we've seen.
It's like they had this whole world. It's supposedly kind of interesting with the idea of godsons and stuff, but they don't really do much of it in the first episode. And they have this guy instead of be focusing on like almost isekai knowledge and this rather like esoteric idea of magic that isn't really connected to the show itself. It's like I'm doing magic, I'm doing magic, I'm doing fire, like I'm doing. But you don't really see that in the show itself. It's like I'm trying. Magic exists, right? It doesn't work like this, right? Let's try and do it like this. But it isn't like part of the setting itself. It's like it's almost like it's this other setting, this is other system that he's trying to find his power through.
Yeah, I get that, but that's not the part that's throwing me off. I think what I'm trying to understand is we open up into this battle between humans and macaques, and I don't understand the reason for it. Like you said, why are they fighting? Why are they invading? What does the humans have that these demon humans don't have? What is the conflict? And then why do what are barons? Why do you have barons instead of kings or like I'm imagining this is like supposed to be like a city state type of setup where you have people who are in charge of their own little mini city kingdoms, but you're calling them barons. Don't really know why. You have all these people that are orphaned for apparently or have no family. They're fighting in your military, being fed scraps. What other jobs do people have? So the magic part is like, obviously there's something they have like their battles are intertwined with spirituality.
Mhm.
And obviously, like you said, the magic system is coming from. He has this isekai knowledge that he's pulling from, but he's just calling things based on whatever he feels is kind of most probably similar to. So the magic system right now doesn't really bother me, but just trying to understand what are the motives for everything that's going on, and what is going to be the goal. Because right now, he says he's driving to be important, so he's not going to be forgotten and buried. But that still comes to like a shallow thing for him to kind of figure out how to master his powers and grow. Without him doing something that's going to be epic, how's it going to change this world? How's it going to impact this world? Versus just like having like a Naruto say, "I want to be Hokage one day."
Yeah, it is kind of shallow, but then again, that might just be. He seemed like the kind of poor person who's just trying to be in a better, improve the situation. But so I can imagine, like, as he improves himself a little bit more, he has a chance to sort of like expand his horizons and gain bigger goals than what he currently has. But right now, you're right, it is kind of shallow, but I don't think it's necessarily a problem. It's more like also the concept of demi-humans. We have macaques, we have orcs, which seem to be orcs. Are there just going to be a bunch of random demi-humans, and then what exactly does that mean? Are they just people, human-like people? Are they man-eaters? Are they like?
Well, I think they're equal eaters. I'm guessing that they all have the same system of eating the god stones.
No, I mean like a man-eating concept. Like, are they things like humans to eat them specifically?
Yeah,
that's a possibility. But so we pretty much affirm the gods.
And apparently, they're human enough where they can have their own guardians, people who are protected by a god. So, and we've seen also they can speak the human language. So,
and they also have their own language too, which makes sense. I wonder if the macaques and the orc people speak the same language. Because geographically, well, that wouldn't be that much of a surprise. Like if they share a same territory close enough to invade each other, like.
Well, in this type of time, it would be kind of odd. That's why there used to be so many different dialects and so many different languages. Even if you think about just like tribes here in the U.S. for Native Americans, there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different languages for different tribes that live within the same state region.
Yeah, that's a possibility too. Just from a simplistic rebutting perspective, I'm just wondering. But yeah, that's also a possibility.
So yes, I think this right here. I'm not disappointed. Like I said, I didn't know what to go into with this. So I'm like, but I'm not super excited either.
We'll probably give it one more episode to see if we still want to see it. Like, so you guys see at least 2 episodes, and then if we don't like it any more than this, then we'll consider doing something else. But
perhaps, yeah.
I mean, we're not beholden to a show that we don't like to watch.
That's true. That's
and
true.
And this means you get more stuff to react. You guys can see us react to more stuff because this is our real-time chats being recorded for you, and we're not going to watch something if we're bored by it. But we aren't bored yet. I'm just not super impressed, and you're just not super pulled in by it yet.
Yeah, it's probably just a pacing thing. Every person writes a little bit differently. Not everything's going to be like Solo Leveling. You have just something crazy happening in the first episode. Someone just completely gets lasered right in half.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with the slow burn. If the slow burn comes out to be worth it, because I think that I felt the same way about like Hell's Paradise. I don't know if I was really sucked in from the first, even probably 3 or 4 episodes.
I was immediately.
I was not. It wound up growing on me. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that'll about do it for our thoughts on this episode. If you like what you saw, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you've seen this episode, tell us what you think about it in the comments below. If you want to give us a little bit more support, we have our Patreon. Give us access to all our videos that we ever recorded, as well as some exclusive videos that we won't be shown on YouTube at all. Right now, we're watching Digimon Frontier, for example. So if you watch that, maybe come and check us out. This will also give you access to our Discord, where you'll be able to hang out with us, talk to us while we're recording, and talk to us in a closer manner. We'd really love to hear what you think and just hear your anime thoughts. And generally just get to know you better. Anyway, if any of this, please do it. And also, just have a nice day. And we'll catch you guys next time.
All right, catch you in the next meeting. Later.
Well,